Yo, what is up, everyone? We are live with some more PokePath. I think tonight's the night we're going to beat all the boss. I mean, I put it in the title, so I kind of have to now at this point. I'm going to set up the auto for a second, because we do need some money. We do need quite a bit of money. But welcome on in, Leafeon. Okay, good that it was genuine. I was like, I can't tell. Hopefully genuine, but could also be for jokes. But yeah, I'm going to try to beat all the bosses today. I want to. I really, really want to. I think it would be perfect at this point. Because say we can beat all of these bosses, then I can go to Route 2. But I also could start doing the challenges. Like, try to do a stream of just knocking out the 1-1 challenges. But, like I said, we do need a little bit of money. Yo, Parkour Taylor. Welcome on into the stream. Welcome on into the stream. But, yeah. We gotta earn some money. I want to get 100 million before we start tackling the bosses. I think 100 mil is what we need, and there is one specific reason for that, and it's a specific item. The Absolite. This item is, like, busted. It is, like, the best item. Maybe not. Maybe not. It is one of the better items in the game. Yo, Mr. Peeps. I don't know what that is. But welcome on into the stream. I have no clue what that is. But yeah, we're making some quick decent money. 648,000. Some decent money. Like I said, let's try to get to 100 mil. Maybe we might have to go a little bit further. Hello, exclamation mark. I was like worried for a second that my mic was off. But 100 mil. 100 mil. Let's get the Absolite. That Absol, Mega Absol is really good. And then we can build around it. We'll obviously do this level last in case I need to money farm for beating the boss. Like, say I need a certain Pokemon that I feel like, hey, this Pokemon would probably work better to beat Shaman. Which I have beaten Shaman on my test account before. So Shaman, I know Shaman's not the most difficult thing. I think we could knock it out pretty solidly. Like, my Absol's already level 68. Even that might be fine with the Absolite. Noivern's good. Greninja's pretty decent. I think Oshawott. Do we get Samurott? Duat? There you are. Duat? I'm pretty sure Duat's pretty solid. Especially during the bosses. When you have Mons with focus, it's really good. You don't know what the Viltrum Empire? I don't know what it is. I have no clue what that is. I'm guessing it's a part of some show. We still got our Pokemon going. We're at about 5 million. 5 million in less than 5 minutes. Would that mean 100 minutes? I don't think it'll take 100 minutes. I hope it doesn't take 100 minutes. I hope getting the Absolite takes less than 30 minutes. Preferably 20 minutes. Like, 20 minutes is a decent amount of time just to relax and chat with chat. Viltrumites are a powerful humanoid alien conquerors from the planet Viltrum. We possess superhuman strength, speed, flight, extreme durability, and rapid healing, with the goal of expanding the Viltrum Empire across the galaxy. Interesting. Yeah, I've never seen whatever show that's in. So, sorry to break it to you. My apologies for breaking it to you. Lunala also doesn't really look difficult. Like, we're tearing through Lunala's shield pretty solidly. I mean, I guess its health is staying, like, relatively healthy, but this is without trying. This is without trying. This is without putting good items on it. So, like, getting that much without really trying is kind of wild. It's kind of also wild how much damage Spinda's doing. Because we do need Spinda. We do need Spinda. This Lunala is interesting. Its armor's going down, but then it goes back up. Yeah. I want to say every 3 seconds it regains invisibility and its shield. At least it doesn't have regen. At least it doesn't have regen. But yeah, so it's constantly gaining a shield. I think in the update, which I haven't done yet, I probably should, because they do nerf a couple of the bosses. It's every 4 seconds instead. So they might have determined this is too hard, but in reality, like, this doesn't feel... Like, I feel like if I have strong single hitters like Noivern here, we'd be so fine. By the way, it's unrefusable, so I must join. Wild. Wild. I'm being brought into an empire against my will. I don't know. I think we could make this thing work pretty well. Do we add Noivern? Possibly to this. Like I said, we want some single targets. Absol, Mega Absol would definitely probably make this map. It's got the focus ability. Attack is like 0.51. I want to say with the Megastone, it like goes down to like 0.2 something. Have I watched Invincible? I have not watched Invincible. I don't really watch much like shows and stuff. I'm very like YouTube oriented in what I watch. I've heard of it. I've definitely heard of it. So I know what you're talking about, just not have seen it. Like I didn't know the Viltrum Empire, but I know of Invincible. But yeah, this Lunala shouldn't be tough. There is no poison. Can't stack poison, which makes sense for this map. Like, poison would be dummy, like, broken. You set up poison, like, all the way throughout, and it's just tearing through its health by the time it gets there. So no poison makes sense. Burn's kind of... I feel like Burn is nice early to get you through, like, the early stuff and start getting your team built. But now, at this point in the game, Burn doesn't do as well. Slow is really strong. No stun is interesting, but it's fine. Like, we've got Shuckle, we've got Ferrothorn. If we need it, we've got Dunsparce for slow. Like, there's tons of slow mons. There are a ton of slow mons. Yo, this money. We're 10 minutes in. We're about 10 million, but I did start a little late. I really hope this doesn't take nearly 100 minutes just to get 100 Poke. What's behind my face cam? Oh, like the Pokemon. The Pokemon. Decidueye. I don't know if you can really see it by me pulling it out. And Ferrothorn. Also, what does Spinda do? So Spinda, its ability is awful. It makes it, like, bad. Has trouble focusing. It doesn't have a single target. It just targets whatever. But its range, its range is insane. So when it's only targeting one Pokemon, it has such insane range. Now, it's not the biggest attacking Pokemon. It attacks super fast. But when we attach the Sylph Scope to it, and it's attacking it this fast and this wide of range, it, for the most part, will keep Lunala always uninvisible. It will always make sure Lunala is not invisible, so the rest of our mons can attack with the Sylph Scope. What's the name of this, Blue Prism? Welcome in, Blue Prism. This is PokePath. It's a Pokemon Tower Defense game. But yeah, so Spinda's, like, really nice in this map. Spinda's definitely making the team when we actually do this boss fight seriously because of how important knocking out the invisibility is without being forced to use like 3 Frisk Mons, because like they don't do the greatest of damage. They've got their purpose, they got their use. Am I just farming this one level? So right now we are farming this one level while the stream starts and I chat with both chats for a little bit. I really need to get 100 million Poke before I really think I could just tear through all 3 of the bosses. So I'm trying to farm the money to get this 100 million Poke so we can get the Absolite, and then I'll challenge all 3 of these bosses. And I know I'll definitely beat the first one. I've not beaten the second one, I don't think. And I've not beaten the third one either. But I think with the Mega Absolite, I can at least beat 1 and 3 with it. So that bike, the bike is 1 billion. The bike is 1 billion. The bike is insane to be 1 billion. I'm hoping that when we move up to the next farm, it makes it a little more manageable. Because 1 million for that bike is insane. Like, it's a good item because that's how you get the perfect farming for shiny hunting and money hunting. But to have to save up to 1 billion, like to have to get the most amount of money that you need to save up for it, it's like, are you actually worth it? The answer is yes, because we need to save up for 2 billion. And possibly future items. But like in reality, once you get up to like, if you could get consistently up to 100 million, you're not really worried too much more about money. Other than the bike. Which there is one more farm. Let me try to pull it up. Strategy talk, pinned messages. The ultimate guide, visit the site. Best AFK gold farm. So there's the early game, there's the mid game. Currently we're set up on the late game. There's an end game farm on Route 3, Wave 1. We're not quite there yet. And then the best gold farm is back on this map. But we have the bike. And then the endgame shiny farm is 2-3, wave 25. Which for like once we finally want to get shinies, like getting the bike will be important than getting the shiny charm. But like, is it that important? Are you supposed to leave the game farming bosses in the background for several items to get that bike? I think so. I think theoretically that is what's recommended. I've not done any farming off stream. So like, will we ever get the bike if I don't ever farm off screen? Maybe not. But who knows? I'd like to see that like next gold farm to see how good it is. And that'll indicate whether or not I farm for the bike on or off camera. Bug in my rug, all snug, holding a mug with a lot of lug. A lot to lug. Welcome on in, Flagon. Tongue twister to start the stream. But, yeah. There is a small chance that if we ever want the bike, I might have to farm it off camera. Which I don't know. I wanted to avoid off-camera farming as much as possible. It's just it's a lot. 1 billion is a lot. And we've gotten to 17 million in a little under 17 minutes. You can argue a little bit less if we count if we subtract the, like, setup time. But it's still, we're nearly getting 1,000,000 per minute. Rhymes with grug. Which I hope this doesn't take 100 minutes. I hope this doesn't take 100 minutes. We're already sitting at nearly 20 minutes, and I'm still farming. I'm still farming, but I think once we get this item, like, it'll just be, like, game planning for the bosses, and I think we'll be fine. I think we'll be fine at that point. I probably don't need the Mega Absol Stone for Shaman. It would just make it, like, super easy. What's Lunala from Majora's Mask doing here? Honestly, beating me. Beating me multiple times. But it's just dropping its money while I let it walk through. 200,000 health. That is quite a bit. In the middle of the day? In the middle of the day. Actually, it's night for me, so just because it looks light out, it could actually be nighttime. Lunala's reflecting the light. You could set up 8 Pokemon in the water. Wild. Wild. Alright, we're at 20 million. 18.5 minutes. Took us probably like 2 minutes to set up the stream. So 20 million maybe every 15 minutes. This is still going to take us over an hour to farm all this money. Why? How many times are you live? Yo, Vicky, welcome on in. I'm live whenever I can go live. I wanted to go live tomorrow instead. I did want to go live tomorrow instead, but I have a draft league battle. It was the best day that me and my opponent could get it set up was tomorrow at 7:30. So I was like, it wasn't worth it streaming beforehand because, like, everyone tends to show up after 7 o'clock, and streaming after it would have been too late for me because of work at 4 a.m. So I was like, I'll stream Monday instead. We'll get Monday stream going on instead and just have some fun. I don't work tomorrow, so I can legitimately take a few hours to do this and not have to worry. So I don't know. I think we can do it with the Absol. I don't think it takes long after we get the Absol. So if I happen to beat these 3 within the first, like, 2 hours, I might test, like, things around with these routes, especially once we get Mega Absol. Did I just start? About 20 minutes ago. 20 minutes ago. I do appreciate that Shorts chat is just kind of staying consistent right now. See about the horizontal stream. I'm trying to see if it's a time thing or not. You don't think I'm ending this stream until Thursday? Flygon. Have some confidence. I truly think once I get Mega Absol, these fights will just take, like, 15 minutes with prep of, like, figuring out what we want to do, and then run the wave, and I think we'll be good. You can't get the game? It's just on the PokePath website. Like, if this stream isn't done by midnight, I messed up somewhere. Don't you know the Route 1-4 boss has a phase 2? We're not doing 1-4. We're not doing the 4s yet. We're not doing the 4s yet, Flagon. I'm only doing 1, 2, and 3. The goal is to do 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 1, 3, 2, 3, 3, and then we'll do the 4s. We'll do the 4s all together. Might want to change the title. That's clickbait. I'm not going to say stream ends when I beat 3 of the 4 bosses on Route 1. I put it in the thumbnail which bosses I'm doing. I don't even know the 1-4 boss. We might actually unlock 1-4 today, though. This will give us 2 stars. We could potentially get 10 stars here. With Absol, we might tear through a lot of these levels. Theoretically, I kind of want to get 3. I should probably want to get 3-1 completed. Route 1 bosses in normal Pokemon games. Youngster Joey, Lass Amy, Bugcatcher Rick. Route 1 in PokePath boss. The Mythical Shaman. The Mythical Shaman. Yeah, it's a little weird. It's a little wild. Imagine you go... Because this is kind of like... It's like Lavender Town mixed with the route right of Vermilion City. Imagine you go there and you just see a wild Lunala. This one is obviously north of Vermilion. And then this one, where's this one at? What is this one based on? I don't know. Their original routes were like the art was completely fire red. But they changed them. So it's... They added some uniqueness to all these routes. Who put not alive people in the middle of Route 1? Yo, Red, welcome on into the stream. How am I doing? I'm doing good. A little bit exhausted. A little bit exhausted. We've been kind of going crazy. Like, between streams, Draft League videos, getting that long-form video out, the past few days have been incredibly busy. And I feel like I barely had a time for break. But we're still streaming. I'm doing good. I hope you're doing good. Just out here relaxing, grinding some hard PokeCash. I'm a fourth of the way of where I want to be. Dog, you're consistent lately. I did have that like brief period, what was it, before PokePath of inconsistency. And that partially had to do with just me being kind of like exhausted of Pokemon Legends. Like, that played a huge factor. I mean, playing how long during the charity stream into just consistent, like, streams kind of wore me out, and then the DLC was super tiring. But I'm trying. We're trying to get this going. What am I... We've streamed kind of decently the past 2 weeks. Nearly 3 weeks now. We're trying, though. I want to, after this stream, I want to work on a couple YouTube shorts, which I will need some of you all's help for stuff. I'm going to need some help, which I'll chat in the Discord about what help I'll need. But I want to get some YouTube shorts going so that I can tie it with the long-form video that just came out and really try to help push that. So maybe potentially daily shorts as well. It just depends on how much I get done tomorrow. Flygon can Dunsparce evolve? Sadly not yet. Sadly not yet, but they're constantly updating the game. It could evolve at some point, but I mean, Dunsparce is kind of strong. They kind of have to weaken it a little. All right, Vicky, I'll see you later. So you're telling me you're going to pick up Pokken Tournament when? Or then? I played some Pokken Tournament. When I go to regionals, they have a little, like, setup with a bunch of, like, side, like, spin-off games. And Pokken Tournament's there. It's a fun game to just, like, play at the regional and just have some fun. It's a party game, in my opinion. You'll come back? All right. But yeah, Pokken Tournament's such, like, a party game. I feel like it'd be just a good game to get with a bunch of friends. Do you want help finding a shiny Munchlax in Pokemon Diamond? That'd be insane. That'd be insane. I would love to pick up some shiny hunts back up. I love shiny hunting. It's a long, patient thing, but it is also super easy to just like right now with what we're doing is I could just like have this run while I chat with chat. Shiny hunting's so nice for that. I'm going to pop out for now, but definitely will come back later. All right, Leafeon. All right, Leafeon. Hopefully I'll see you later. If not, I'll see you on the next stream. Pokken Tournament used to have World Championship game, but the lost popularity made them stop doing it. Go replace Pokken, essentially. Go and Unite. Unite also kind of was one of the ones that replaced Pokken. I don't know. I couldn't play it competitively, but just having fun, like just sitting there playing it. It's like like I said, it's a fun party game to me. It's like Smash. Like I'm never gonna play Smash competitively. I am not good at Super Smash Bros. Playing it on stream can upset me, but just having fun playing with friends. I want to be able to pick up Kirby and just click down B nonstop. That's all I want to do. I want to be able to button mash while playing these types of games. Smash is deceptively deep. That is true. There is a lot of strategy involved in Smash, which is why I will never play seriously. And I will play two characters. Two characters. Kirby, so that I can just completely down B constantly. And just have fun doing that. Or Little Mac, which I can just run back and forth, punch people. And if I fall off, I fall off. I'm not going to save myself, so there's no point in getting mad if I fall off, because that's the whole point of Little Mac, is you punch, you hope you knock someone out, you fail, well, there's a stock. Those games are for fun. Those games are meant to be fun, in my opinion. Obviously, I know you can take it seriously. You can play it seriously, just like Pokemon. You're too much of a sweat, you play Ice Climbers. Like I said, Kirby. I had a Kirby reference in our last video. Because what was it? Someone asked me what my Smash main was, and it might have been you, Flygon. And I was like, Kirby. And then I played a clip of Kirby just down being. All right, 35 million. Dang. It was you to get you to say hunt. I knew it was. I thought it was. I didn't fall for it. I didn't fall for it. I know, I had a lot of fun making that video. We gotta get another stream like that going to be able to edit into a video. I think that'll be a lot of fun. Is that Coke or Sprite? Neither. It is neither Coke nor Sprite. That's the straw darkens. I don't know if you can see that. That's the hint I'll give. But it is not Coke nor Sprite. It's purple drink. It is not Grape Fanta this time. Sadly, the Zaxby's by my house does not have the the mixed drink thing, the full-on Coke machine. So sadly, it's not Grape Fanta. It is Dr. Pepper though. It is Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper is your favorite? Well, we're rocking the favorite. I like Dr. Pepper. I like Grape Fanta more, but some places don't have the option for Grape Fanta. It's truly sad. Every other Zaxby's barbecue soda. Dr. Pepper? Every other Zaxby's I've been to has the, like, freestyle Coke machine. And I always get Grape Fanta. So the one, like, the newest one they built being near my house, not having that, is so disappointing. Give me my Grape Fanta. They could have at least put it in the machine. I feel like no one really sells Grape Fanta. Fiddle Whittle, what am I playing? I am playing PokePath Tower Defense. It's a Pokemon Tower Defense game made by fans. And right now I am just farming money by letting my Ditto Persian, attack Lunala nonstop. But I feel like Grape Fanta is super underrated and not sold in many places. Like, not every gas station has Grape Fanta. They all have Orange Fanta, which Orange Fanta is okay, but it's not my... Like, it's not something I'm going to go out of my way to get. Nowhere sells Grape Fanta. Some gas stations, but most grocery stores don't sell them in the individual bottles. So it's like, what are we doing? I just want me some Grape Fanta. You like knockoff Grape Fanta? Like generic brand or like Crush? Because Crush is okay. I'm sure generic brand is okay, but sometimes I just want a little bottle. I just want an individual bottle. Alright, we're not even halfway there. We're not even halfway there. I guess I could try. Theoretically, I could try to beat these bosses. You don't like pineapple Fanta, though? It's very Hispanic thing to see at parties, but you don't like it? Generic brand? I'm not a big... Like, pineapple's fine. Like, I like the fruit pineapple more than I like pineapple flavor. So, I don't drink pineapple soda. I don't know. In my head, it's like a weird, like, flavor for soda. But it's all a fruit, so, like, it makes sense. I don't know. I'm not, like, a big, like, tropical punch flavor person either. But that's more to do with, like, the coconut flavor. Maybe that's why I've been swayed so much away from, like, pineapple soda. Because my mind connects pineapple coconut, and I don't like coconut. Artificial grape tastes good. You're one of the fiends whose favorite ice pop is grape. I like artificial grape. I like grape flavor. Whenever those ice pops would come out, I'd get the grape one or I'd get the blue raspberry one. Those are my two. Those are my two. I was a little disappointed when Ghost came out with their grape and it didn't taste like fake grape. It tastes more like grape juice, which it's not bad. But I was really hoping for grape flavor Ghost. If it was grape flavor Ghost, I'd probably be drinking it like every single day. I like my green apple. I love my green apple, but if it was grape flavor, the green apple one's still good. Oddly, I'm not a big fan of their blue raspberry one. Well, I've not tried their new blue raspberry one because they had to like separate, like their contract or whatever ended with Sour Patch Kids, which they still have to sell out their remaining like stock. So they're still selling that at my store, the Sour Patch one. They've come up with a new blue raspberry, and I haven't been able to try that, but I wasn't a big fan of their Sour Patch blue raspberry one. It was fine. It was like average ghost flavor. Ghost, if you're hearing this, like, hit me up with a sponsor. Hit me up with a sponsor, Ghost. I need it. I need it. I have reached out to the Ghost person, and I never got a response. Let's see. Yeah, not a single response. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. They were like pushing out like partnerships before Legends ZA. And I was like, come on, come on. They also got like messages from like a ton of people. So it's not surprising me with like 300 followers on Twitter. 309 followers. I was not getting that message back. Whatever company makes the Walmart Ice Pop sponsored text. Those are such... that's like a generic brand that I don't even know if they have the brand name on the Ice Pops. Like, I don't even know if they put the brand on the Ice Pops. I don't know. I would take a Ghost sponsorship like that. Like that. Call me desperate. Call me desperate. It is what it is. If I'm going to drink the drink, like if I'm going to drink it every day regardless, like might as well shoot my shot. No one knows the brand name, but everyone knows what I'm describing. I know exactly what you're describing. It's in like the red like wrap, and then they're just Ice Pops with no brand name on the Ice Pop. The green one's good too. I don't know. They come in. They show up to my store every single summer. I might still have them in the app. Ice Pop. No, they're not. They're not in our thing yet. It's because they're a summer exclusive. They'll send like multiple pallets worth during the summer. Popsicles. Yeah, no. What are their brand? Ice Pop. World's Fair Freezer. That is what they're called. I don't know if they're all that same brand, but World's Fair Freezer. Actually, there's multiple brands. Because this one is called Southeastern Grocers Assorted Pops. Freezer Pops. I feel like they all just, like, taste the same. You buy them in a bigger box. Is this... like this? Pop Ice? Like, they all taste the same, but they're all different brands. Oh, there's the same looking box, but Flavor Ice is the brand name. Yes, that's the one. The flavor ice looks exactly the same, so it could be that one as well. All right, we've been sitting here for 40 minutes, and I'm just about to hit the halfway point. That's how crazy money grinding. So before they did the update, you could set this up, not this exact setup, but you could set up on this map and get over, like would get double the amount of gold per wave. So it is a little unfortunate that when they did the update, it weakened it by quite a bit. My only concern is if I don't get the Mega Absol, I'm going to have to level up other Mons to attempt to, like, beat it. And then I'm going to spend all my money, realize that I still need Mega Absol, and then we're at square one with no Mega Absol. And no money. So, like, do I wait? Do I hold off for another 40 minutes just chatting with everyone? Or do I, like, make an attempt at it? There should be a Pokemon that does no damage but gives you 2 times money. I'm gonna be honest, these Persians basically do no damage, so... This one's only doing 150 damage. Yeah, they're both only doing 150 damage. I mean, it would be cool if there was, like, a Comfey-like Pokemon that boosted your, like, money gain. The issue is every hit doesn't give money, other than from Persian and Mons holding the amulet coin. And I mean, Decidueye is doing the work. Attacks grant gold equal to 0.1% of the damage dealt per star. Can we ban William Afton? I don't know who that is. So we're at 566 stars. 566 times 0.1. So right now, we're getting gold equivalent to 56, 57% of the damage Decidueye is doing. So in reality, it's only like 20,000. Want a 1v1 on Rivals later? I've not ever played Rivals. I've seen people play it, but I've never played Rivals. Say that gold percentage again. 56, 57. There you go, Flygon. That's for you. That's for you. But, yeah. So, in all reality, Decidueye is not doing that much on the money department, but I guess it's still a free, like, it's still free money. It's really these two, which, if we look at our stats, our total lifetime gold is a little over 100 million. Which is crazy, because we have half of it in our bank right now. Gold stolen by Persian, 82 million. So out of the 108 million Poke that we've earned, 82 million of it has been stolen from Persian. That's insane. That's insane. We've defeated 75,000 enemies. Our highest damage has done 33,000, which was probably from Inteleon. Wouldn't surprise me. Waves completed, almost 2,000. Unlocked items, 60 out of 91. But I want to say most of these items, like, we do have a few shop items. Most of the items are from the challenges. Same with Pokemon earned. Stars earned, it's going to be insane. We've only played for 26 hours. We're getting 20,000 gold per second. So 45 million left. Divide it by 20,000. We have 2,250 seconds yet left, which means we're about 37.5 minutes away from getting the gold we need. At best. At worst, it's probably a little bit more. Here's a riddle. You're in a race and you just passed second place. What place am I in now? I'm in second place now. If I pass second place, then I'm in second place. Thought you could trick me. Unless there is only one other situation, or two other situations where that's not true. Say I was in last place and I got lapped by second place and then I repassed them, then I'd still be in last place. If I was in first place and I lapped everyone and I was going to lap second place, then I'd still be in first place. But 99% of the time, you're in second place. All right, we'll just chill. We'll just chill for another 35 minutes. I know this isn't the most, like, we're not, like, we're being chatting. We're chatting and engaging. This is the chill part of the stream before I lock in and I do what I need to do to have this beat. Look at the damage Spinda's doing. Insanity, Spinda. Insanity, Spinda. But yeah, we're 45 million away. 45 million away. You're gonna go through a dense forest. You're gonna go through a dense forest. You go in at the west side and exit at the east side. When are you deepest in the forest? I'm gonna go through the dense forest. You go in at the west side and exit at the east side. When you get deepest in the forest, in the middle, I guess in the middle. Okay. I was like, am I not understanding what's happening? So that cuts our time in by 50%. What does this one do? 2% per missing heart. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That's only 26%. Yeah, this one's still better. By quite a bit. Shuckle's holding that. Some floor doesn't do any damage, so it does not matter. Yo, Junior Diaz, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. We're out here money farming. We're out here money farming while we just relax and chat with chat for the past 50 minutes. We're having fun. We're having fun. So, welcome on in. I'm getting riddled over in the horizontal stream. 59 million. 59 million. Come on, fire this damage. Come on, Persians. Come on, Persians. Get us up to 60 million. Like I said, once we get this Absolite, we're golden. We're golden. We need the Absolite. It's everything I need in life. Everything I need is just that Absol. You know, I wonder, who could I put it on? Who could I put it on? No, I would need to do 50,000 damage. Unless I replace Farfetch. But then we lose our critical aura. So I wonder if I could put like Whimsicott in, and then we could cut Decidueye's like speed in half. And farm a lot more money that way. Hold up. I want to test something. I don't know if this will make us more money. Whimsicott. Which we wouldn't need this. We'd probably take that. Who do I remove? Dunsparce? Sorry, Dunsparce. Whimsicott. Add. Put you in there. And then let's set it to auto. On Friday, 11:55. Hold up. We gained a heart. Then I move you down there. On Friday at 11:55 p.m., Pikachu went to the store. On Saturday, Pikachu went to his home. Why did it take a whole day for Pikachu to be at the store? Because it went from nighttime to daytime. Can't get me on that one. It only realistically took him like a little bit of time. Okay, are we getting quite a bit more out of Decidueye? I mean, I feel like the money is so like small from Decidueye that it doesn't truly matter. Like, I feel like if we're doing this, we gotta be, like, a little more picky, but I don't know. Whimsicott's probably not worth it. Let's add Dunsparce back. 3 guys go into Jacob's house and 2 come out. Why didn't 1 come out? Because Jacob went home. Jacob went home and stayed home. Yeah, I don't think the damage affected Decidueye that much. Like, it adds a little bit of speed, but at the same time, we're getting a little bit more slow out of it. And plus, like I said, it's only 56, 57% of the damage we did. So from going up to like 40,000 to 50,000 is not that much. Correct? The answer is that it's Jacob's house? Yeah. Jacob stayed at home. Alright, we're at 64 million. 36 more to go. We're almost there. We're almost there. I cannot wait till we actually start tackling the bosses. I have so much fun, like, actually game planning. Actually game planning for these bosses. So to finally actually be at that point on our account is really nice. I will say, I do not do off-screen grinding. But when we beat these 3 bosses today, I might set up our account and get it back to wave 99 here, so that any stream that we start, I can start it by like 20 minutes of money farming until we get all of our Pokemon to level 100. Like, the gold is really nice, but I will beat the boss tonight. So that will be like the one thing that I might set off camera, unless we absolutely decide that getting the bicycle, like, there's no other way of getting it other than off camera. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it off camera. It just probably makes the most amount of sense to do off camera. Game. Yo, StyX87, welcome to the stream. I am playing a game called PokePath Tower Defense. It's a Pokemon Tower Defense game. Every single Pokemon has unique-ish abilities. Obviously, some share with each other, but then like their attack speeds and attack like ranges all different. But it's a fun tower defense game, fan-made game with Pokemon in it. I've been playing it for the past few weeks and having a lot of fun. And on my non-test account, we're finally going to beat all of Route 1's bosses. Are all the Pokemon getting in the game? Not all of the Pokemon. There is 103 different species of Pokemon in the game. If I catch a Charmander, evolve it, it doesn't add to the Pokemon own total. So there's 103 species. Some Pokemon cannot evolve yet, like Dunsparce's is in the game, but the Dunsparce is not in the game. So not all the Pokemon, but they have been updating the game pretty periodically. So would not surprise me if more Pokemon get in the game pretty soon. I need to catch a criminal for who broke into Mr. Anderson's house. Mr. Anderson, the butler, the plumber, and the librarian were all seen at the crime scene. Who did it and why? I'm not good at these ones. I got the other riddles, but I'm not good at these ones. I mean, oh, Miss Anderson. I mean, maybe the librarian, because what are you doing at Mr. Anderson's house? But like the who broke into the house riddles are not for me. All right, we're nearly at 69 million. This has been a long grind session. We're an hour in. We're an hour in and we still don't have the money that we need. Like I said, I do think the Absolite is worth it. And like, even though we're an hour in, I think I could still beat all the bosses. Because, it's just a mental game at that point. It's a librarian because Miss Anderson, the butler, and the plumber all make sense to why they'd be at the crime scene. They were given permission inside. That's where my mind went. But what if the librarian did have permission to go in? There's not enough information to say that the librarian was not allowed in. All right. Come on, almost there. Actually, we're still like 100,000 away. Some of these waves do not hit with the money. I think it's because we're not getting like fully lucky, but like the slows I think are guaranteed, so I don't know how the money's not consistent. I guess it's the crits, but like that doesn't affect Persian and Ditto. But we're at 70 million Pokey, which means 30 million left to go. A little less than 30 minutes left of grinding money. An hour and a half just to grind money. An hour and a half just to grind money. That's insane. That's insane. Like I said, we'll get this 100 and then we'll immediately beat Shaman. I've beaten Shaman on my test account. I've not beaten Shaman on this account because that was back when it was Articuno. But Absol, like I don't remember what the setup was. I just know Absol was good. Obviously Noivern's good. I can't remember. We'll have to test it out once I get Mega Absol. I can't remember if Ditto transforms into a regular Absol or if Ditto also transforms into Mega Absol. We'll have to find out. Part of me wants to say that it is probably just regular Absol and I ran dual Noiverns. But Like I said, we'll find out once we cross that bridge. We just gotta sit for 28 more million. Yo, Fly God, imagine if I was grinding for the bicycle today. There's 20 penguins, 30 camels, 30 polar bears, 13 seals, and 4 fish in the desert on Monday. Which animals survive until Saturday? I don't know. I mean, obviously, like, I feel like the camels have the best ability, but what... So the issue is Antarctica is also technically a desert. Like, Antarctica is a desert, so if we're in Antarctica, the penguins, polar bears, seals, and possibly fish, depending on what type of fish, will survive. If we're in, like, the Saharan desert, 30 camels will survive. So what desert are we in? Are we in Antarctica? Are we in the Antarctica desert? I don't have enough information. We are in Antarctica. So there you go. The 30 camels do not survive. Is crazy ball knowledge. I mean, the camels most likely don't survive. But everything doesn't survive? Why? Because the polar caps melted? There's only 4 fish to feed the animals? Well, arguably, you could say the polar bears survive. Because the 20 penguins will hunt for the fish. The 13 seals will hunt for the penguins. The polar bears will then hunt for the seals. So in reality, this is all just like an ecosystem. But if the fish lay eggs, the penguins breed, the seals breed, like, it'll keep going. But the polar bears will eat the seals. I'm pretty sure seals, like, #1 food are penguins. And I'd argue some of these animals could probably survive a week without eating. Like, humans can survive over a week without eating, so... The only animals that don't survive are the ones that do get eaten. So like I said, I'd argue the polar bears easily survive. And actually, like, some of these animals can be eating the camels. Alright, 23 more million to go. 23 more million to go. And then we can finally make some progress in this game. If I get through them decently quick, like I said, I'll probably start running through Route 2 to get all the way to 99. And then we'll see where it goes. Because I might try to start doing the challenges on some of these routes to unlock the items and the Pokemon. Like, there's some Pokemon that are absolutely necessary for maybe 3-2, 2-4, 3-4. So, We'll have to see. Jerry walks into his apartment at 2 a.m. and wakes up to find a man in his bedroom. Jerry calls the police, and the police send 2 male cops into Jerry's apartment. Now there's 3 men in Jerry's apartment. Why? Because Jerry finds himself? Jerry finds himself, I guess, maybe? I don't know. There was a different reason that he called him. Or more, so who are the 3 men? Jerry and the 2 cops? I don't know, that's a little... If I don't get it, that's a little brain teasy for me. Alright. Sorry, these riddles aren't difficult. You're making them up on the fly. Flygon, you're all good. You're helping pass the time for the last 20 million that we need. Right now, you are the Comfey and Sunflora. Do. There you go. There you go. That one's for you. That one's for you. Oops. Alright, less than 20 million to go. And it's only like we've been grinding for the past hour and 10 minutes. It's okay. I don't... When I was doing it with my test account, I literally had it set up and I walked away, or I worked on other stuff while I had it set up. So I forgot how long this truly took. But it's fine. It's fine. Like I said, once I get the Absol, we should be in pretty solid spot. I will, like I said, I will get back to Wave 99 off camera for the sole purpose of being able to, like, pre-grind for the first 15-20 minutes so we can start getting our Mons to level 100. I don't really need the other Megastones, at least yet. Like, Sceptile, like, Maractus right now is better. But I think Charizard as well. Greninja Megastone is, I think, in it. And it might... Greninja Stone might be good. I'm not too certain. And then I think Alakazam. I remember Alakazam Stone. But I don't know if there's any more. We'll obviously see once we buy the Absolite. Welcome back, Vicky. Welcome back. Sunflora avoided doing her taxes for 17 years. The IRS never came for her. It was very obvious that she was doing this for this long. However, she has not done anything to waive her taxes. Why no pay? Because the IRS owes her money. This music makes me want to play Fire Red so bad. I think we start... Nope. Because she never made any money. You went to the store? Nice. Nice. Maybe in these next couple weeks we pick up a Fire Red, Leaf Green Nuzlocke? Nope. Then I have no clues. Pokemon don't pay taxes. There's no taxes in the Pokemon world. I don't know. I don't know on this one. This one's really silly. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, I don't know this one. I'll give you a hint. We all haven't paid taxes for 17 years. Because she's a kid? Sunflora's too young to pay taxes? I don't know how Pokemon years work. Alright, 15 million to go. And then we can finally move to Progress City. Sunflora was a child for 17 years. But when, wouldn't that be when it was a Sunkern, though? Or did it immediately evolve at childbirth? Am I good at this game? I don't know. Good might be a little bit too strong of a word. I can play this game good enough. Sunflora is a Sunflora now. Yeah, but when does Sunflora evolve? I know it's a Sunstone, but like you could realistically become a Sunflora at any age. 14 million. If you legally change your name, you still refer to that name when talking about their past? I guess not. I guess not. Alright. Almost 13 million away. We're not going to get there this wave because these Persians aren't like hitting like I'd like. But nearly 13 million. I wonder if Farfetch... I don't think it would. Like, Farfetch really doesn't help. Like, boosting its thing is not gonna help. Like, the ability does not change. When am I ending the stream? I don't know if I'll exactly end, but the stream won't be ending until at least the title happens, so... I don't have a set time. If Eric changes his name to Steve, are you going to say when Eric was a kid or when Steve was a kid? Okay, you got a point. You got a point, Flygon. You got a point. All right. 12 million. 12 million left to go. A little bit less than 12 minutes until we can start actually strategizing in this game. So get these last 12-minute riddles going. We don't have much more time on the riddle department. All right. We get a lock in. We'll go Absol. We'll go Noivern. I will test out to see if Mega Absol works with Ditto, but I don't think. There's a thief on the loose, and he stole from millions of people when he went on TV. He was boring. What did he steal? He stole their time. Their time. Which hopefully I'm not doing. I'm not doing these past hour and 15 minutes. 11 million left to go. $11 million left to go. Lock in, Persians. Fire off that big damage. Nah, this is worth my time. Consider this a great purchase. Free. Free 99. Actually, not free because whatever YouTube ads show / YouTube Premium. All right, nearly 10 million left to go. I'm ready to actually get back into playing. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be real honest there. I'd like to get back into the playing. we could definitely beat Shaman. I've not, like I said, I've not attempted Lunala or... I don't even know what's in the second area. But I never beat Route 1, 2, and 1, 3, so we'll have to really strategize for those. What never sleeps but can rest? What never moves but always controls? What never speaks but always thinks? My brain? I don't know if the brain technically... Like, the brain doesn't sleep, so I guess the brain... Let's go. The never sleeping brain. Alright, our final 8 million. It's going to be slightly more than 8 million. Because Decidueye really doesn't give that much money. 8 million and 100,000. Fire off, fire off, fire off. Give me the money. Give me the money. It is nice that our Ditto, whatever it transforms into, will be max level. Okay, come on. Fire off a little bit more. We can get down to 7 million. What is 4 legs, green fur, 16 multicolored objects, and lives indoors? Is it a pool table? Is that where we're going with it? A pool table? The 16 multi... Is there 16 balls in a pool table? 2, 3... 6... Yeah, I think so. How did you guess that? Brain. No, the green fur, I was like thinking of like what like stuff has green fur. Well, I was like, saw 4 legs and I was like, okay, it's probably not an animal. It's probably like a table. And I was like, what table has green fur? And I was like, a pool table. I mean, you did cook. You did cook. But since my brain immediately went to table... Like, I knew it couldn't be something easy. Alright, alright, alright. Little less than 6 million. Little less than 6 million. A lot of our mons are good levels as well. Theoretically, we could beat Route 1-1 with level 50s. Because there is a challenge that says beat the thing with level 50s. So I'm not too worried once we get Mega Absol, for sure, for sure. I think we, like, rip through it with a level, what was it, 68? Yeah, 68 Absol. I think we tear through it. Like I said, I don't know about these two. And these two are still question marks. I think Mega Absol does do really well. But we'll have to fully see. I'm sure. We put it like right here. Give it the Comfey and Sunflora possibly boost. That might work. That might work. It's long but never moves. It can't be walked on but can be rolled on. When no person stands on. What no person stands on, but 10 objects stand until they don't. Is it a bowling lane? You talking about a bowling lane? I mean, you say it can't be walked on, but I've clearly seen people walk on it, slip, and fall. Listen, I bowled quite a bit of my life, so that one was like in here. 3 million to go. 3 million to go. Let's get it. Let's get it. Yeah. So my mind is definitely thinking, we can still rock Shuckle. We can still rock you. You have to be here. We put Mega Absol here. We can even throw Decidueye in it. Just Sunflora here instead. Yeah. I think we can easily beat this level. We could even throw Flagon in for the fun, probably. We could maybe throw in a Shield Breaker Mon. What's armor? You attack in one, like, pretty fast. You attack a little bit slower. That's your name. Yeah, you're not the fastest. You're fast, but your damage is kind of bad. So I would be in between Hawlucha and Machamp. Right, 1.5 million away till we can get Mega Absol and absolutely destroy Route 1-1. Absolutely destroy Route 1-1. You're safe for kids and not safe for kids. You're black and rainbow. You're happy and sad. I'm in your home and I'm taking your money. A TV? Like, that's the only thing I could think of is like a TV. Because like different channels on the TV could be safe and not safe. Let's go. Let's go. All right, one more run through. And I will have the amount of Poke Dollars needed to buy the Absolite. Let's get it. There we go. 100 mil. 100 million. Absolute insanity. That took an hour and 25. An hour and 25 to grind 100 million. Times that by 10. It would take us... What? 10 times 1.5? It would take us 15 hours to grind the bicycle here. That's bonkers. Watch me accidentally buy something else. Absolite. Bought. Charizard X is there. Let's go to this map. Let's remove all. Let's add Absol. And you already know. I want to say it goes here, but it might also go here. We'll see. Does Ditto... Do you change into Mega Absol? You do not. So we definitely don't want Mega Absol at the start. I think we probably want Noivern. I'm pretty sure Noivern is still good in this level. You smile even though you didn't. You're French and Italian. You're older than anyone you know, but you look as good as new. I don't know this one. I don't know this one. Pretty sure this is how it goes. Sunflora. We want to change to the purple one here. Sunflora. I do give up. I do give up. Also, are you joking? No. You've got to be kidding me. You're the Mona Lisa? Mmm. Makes sense. No. That's so upsetting. That's... Alright. Well, back to just chit-chatting and having fun. Back to just chit-chatting and having fun. I mean, there's nothing I can do about it. I'd like to get through this. You know, get riddles? That's funny. That's funny. Where's my Greninja? Where's my Greninja? Greninja. Greninja, add. We can add you there. It's not gonna take long. It's just, oh, so frustrating, so frustrating. Okay, this game is, I fill in the blank. The word is the same for all the blanks, so it's one word that fits all the blanks. Alright. Alright, we'll make it work. We'll make it work. We'll be entertaining for the next, like, 20-ish minutes it takes for us to sit through all these levels. Oh, that's so... Upsetting's not the right word. Just disappointing. Crab, cake, pound cake, cheesecake, beef cake. Bam. Got it off the first word. Alright. Wave 14. Like, we'll tear through them. It's just they're slow. That's the only issue, is they're a little slow. We'll get some money. We'll get some money back up. It's a good thing. I know both of these routes are at 99. And we don't have to worry about those two restarting. But yeah, I'll probably go Absol in one of these two spots. Maybe I throw a slow Pokemon in one of the spots. We'll throw our Noivern's down there with the Sunflora. Maybe Lapras here still. And then, like, call it a day. I don't think we'll have any struggle on this level. I don't remember Shaman being too particularly difficult. Mouse, Finger, Bear, Taurus. My guess is going to be Trap. Mouse Trap, Finger Trap, Bear Trap, Taurus Trap. Let's go. I say these levels aren't difficult. I'm upset. Did I beat Shaman? Or did we not? Oh, I remember what happened. I remember why we're reset now. Because I tried to do the challenges and I surrendered. That's why. Interesting. Interesting. I mean, I guess that makes sense. I don't know, just sitting through all these levels will not take us. And then just for like Shaman to last like 5 minutes. Coin, secret, home, cake. Coin, home, coins, cake. My mind, because I've played so much Pokemon, my mind can't think of anything other than coin case. Coin purse, secret purse, home purse, cake purse. That's not a thing. Coin base, secret base, home base, cake base. I feel like that works for 3 of the words. I've never heard of cake base. Coin. It is base? I've never heard of cake base. Interesting. Interesting. Oh, okay. I mean, I guess that makes sense. Yeah, yeah. I looked it up to see what it was. That it makes sense. I'm just not out here making cake. Doesn't resonate with me. Stop before invis? No. But we will stop before the boss. Alright. 30. 30 more. Holy updates. Yo, Marie Sink, welcome on in, welcome on in. Alright. Alright, let's grind through these levels. What are we at? 68 more to go? It's about to be your favorite. It's about to be your favorite, Flygon, whether you say it's done or not. We're about to be at a certain amount of levels away. Physical. Oh, I can already tell. Therapy. Physical therapy, occupational therapy, couples therapy, speech therapy. I don't know. I've been having so much enjoyment because that just it's funny when it upsets people. It's funny when it upsets people. Like, I'll do it at work, and I know that a couple people are, like, sighing with the disappointment. But who cares? Who cares at this point? It's just, it's funny. Green, clean, full. Greenhouse, clean house, full house. That's a good show. Housekeeping. I enjoyed watching Full House. I didn't watch Fuller House, but Full House, I enjoyed. Come on, Greninja. Ooh, look at Greninja go. Look at Greninja just... Shoom, shoom, oh, there it goes. So we're just kind of sitting here. We just gotta let this thing... Let it do its thing. I wish I could speed up the levels slightly more, but I do know that would impact the levels. I mean, I guess that's the whole point of having the bike, so we don't have to sit throughout this. Dark, blank, out, blank, blank walk, blank board. Boards. Dark surf, skate, skate walk, out skate, dark skate. No. What board? What board? My mind is only thinking surf and skate. Long. Dark long is not a thing. Out long, long walk, long board. My mind is only thinking house for out. Dark. 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 out, blank, blank walk, blank walk, blank walk, blank walk, blank walk. Dark pit, out pit, pit walk, pit board. Board, 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 wood. Dark wood, out wood, wood walk, wood board. Yeah, I don't got this one. I don't got this one, Flagon. You stumped me there. You stumped me here. Side. Dark side, outside, sidewalk, sideboard. I don't know if I would have ever gotten that. I don't know if I ever would have gotten that. I guess outside would have gotten it there the best. 58 more levels. We're not even halfway there. We are not even halfway there. Ooh, look at Greninja. We're just sitting here. We're just sitting here. The bike would be so nice. Lady. My mind goes ladybug. Computers can have bugs. Bug type. Bugnet. Like a bug net? I mean bug type, like the Pokemon type. Ladybug, computer bug. Bugnet. When did I start streaming in general? Like, all time? I started streaming... What year are we in? 2026? So it's almost been 10 years of creating content. This channel hasn't been around for 10 years, but in general, like the channel that I actually started making content and streaming on was 10 years ago. My first stream was June 9th, 2016. Poker chip, computer chip, microchip, potato chip. I don't know if anyone watched the Super Bowl, but they had one ad for Frito-Lay where you could get like fresh Frito chips. I quickly tried to get it. When I first tried, the whole like computer, the website like didn't really work that well because of all the people using it. And then I tried it a little bit later and they were out. A little unfortunate. I wanted those fresh Frito chips. Bam. You didn't watch the Super Bowl? Heard it got mixed reviews? It was fine. I mean, I'm going to be real honest. If you don't watch football, you probably won't enjoy it as much. Like, defensive games are not really made for the casual fans. But, like, if you enjoy football, like, and you enjoy, like, good defenses, like, you're gonna, like, you'll enjoy it. It was pretty close for the first half, and then, like, the Seahawks defense kind of just took control. And just proved why, like, overall they were the better unit. But, I mean, it was pretty defensive. This is what I don't like, is when the waves, like, think that you're, like, gonna struggle and give you a little bit of time. Like, no, just send the next thing. Just send the next thing. I can handle it. Locksmith, lockpick, dreadlock, unlock. I got that from the first two words. Alright, 49 more waves to go. Ooh, the Chimecos aren't getting one shot. Smooth. We're obviously not struggling, but... Now, Mons, now these Pokemon take 2 hits. Now these Pokemon take 2 hits. It's a good thing Greninja's not, like, Greninja can't stop them. Oh my. We're just absolutely destroying here. Okay. Okay. I mean, I'm glad we're more than halfway there. I could put Absol in here as well. Absol would be, like, disgusting. You know what? You know what? Why not? Why not? Like, just to show it off. I'll show its stats. I mean, as it levels up more, its critical hit rate is just going to increase. I'm pretty certain. Yeah, it gets up to 100% crit rate. Obviously, we're not there yet. Its speed drops down to, like I said, that'll get us down to like 0.25. The damage will increase to like 300 and something. Okay. Under blank. Blank bag, blank walker. Blank food. Under carriage, carriage bag, carriage walk, carriage food. No, doesn't make sense. Under. Also, I don't know if it's just because of like autocorrect, but walker being capitalized is throwing me off. Blank food. Under sea, sea bag, sea walker, seafood. Is that what it is? Don't take capitals into account? Well, my first guess is C. I don't know what a sea walker is or a sea bag is. I know what a sea bat is. But undersea and seafood. It's not sea. Blank food. What do we call our foods? Blank food. Blank food. Dog. Underdog. Dog bag. Dog walker. Under cat. Cat bag. Cat walker. Cat food. Is it dog? Underdog. I don't know what an underdog is, but I know what an updog is. I know what an updog is. What's up, dog? Nothing much. Alright, 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 alright. Can we get Absol a few more levels? Underdog is some. Oh, yep. You know, when it's said like that, for some reason that connected so much more with me. Like, I think how I was like articulating it made it sound weird. Alright. Let's go, Absol. Let's go, Absol. Mega Charizard Y, Mega Salamence, Meganium. Ooh. It doesn't work with the last word, though, so I don't think it's Mega. Doesn't sound like Mega to me. I give up on this one, Flygon. I can't think of a word for this. Nothing really comes to mind. Nothing really comes to mind and works that well for me in that. So I don't think it's mega. I'm not sure. I give up. Ooh, ditto. Ooh, ditto. Why are you holding this item? You don't need this item. You can have the Sylph Scope. We can also give you another level in just a second. Really? $3 away? Thank you. 0.3 seconds. We're attacking at 87.5 speed. Or 87.5 crit rate. We don't get any more range, which is fine. You don't really need the range. So I think we're fine at level 75. Level 100 for Mega Absol would be sick. But I don't think we... Not for this wave. I don't think we need it. I'm pretty sure I beat this level with a level 50 Mega Absol, so... Not too concerned. Feel like you fit better there? But maybe not. It's like... If Ferrothorn was here... Just trying to think. Just trying to think. See if, like, anything actually... What makes the most amount of sense? Got 28 waves to go. It's unfortunate that we spent the first 2 hours of the stream basically grinding. The first hour and a half dedicated to money. Supermarket, Superman, Super Fruits, and Super Mario. The Mario got me there. But yeah, the fact that we took 2 hours just to farm stuff, and like I said, I think once we get there, I think we beat every single level. Not easy. Easily is not the right word. Easily is definitely not the right word for it. But I think it's not going to be difficult. Look at Greninja go. Look at Greninja go. Look at Greninja go. Wave 76. Like, once I figure out what the proper strategy is, which I'm going to be honest, I think Mega Absol is going to be a huge part of the strategy. In all of them. We might have to farm a little bit more money to get it, like, some of our stuff to level 100, but we'll see. Father one? Like, my mind says One Piece, but Father one doesn't make sense. One spent and on one. 2 piece, Father 2, 2 spent. On 2? No. High piece? Line. Line piece, Father line, line spent on line. No. Off, spent. On, off. Father, off. Off piece. I can't... I feel like nothing's mentally working. Yo, look at Greninja go. Look at Greninja go. Greninja's really good. Like, my mind can't get off of One Piece. Out of time. Timepiece, Father time, time spent on time. There we go. There we go. Timeshare. Took the out of to get there, but we got there. I'm getting Mega Absol as high as I can because I think Mega Absol is going to be so crucial, and if we have it at a level 100, it's going to be disgusting. I also used regular Absol to beat the no item one. So what did I? Maybe I didn't do. I didn't do level cap. I didn't do level cap. I did permadeath, which is pretty easy. Like, that basically is the challenge. Like, I don't know how this is a challenge. No items I eventually did, but with level 100 mons, that's not difficult at all. Tough enemies, super simple. I did it at the same time as permadeath, and that's how we got the egg. And then draft pick one is pretty fun. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't struggle with that either. I did reset the draft over and over again a couple times to get the mons. That felt good enough. Rocky Road, Silk Road, Abbey Road, Roadrunner. The ice cream. I don't know what an Abbey Road is, but it sounds right. But yeah, so I think we will do these challenges pretty soon. These challenges are a lot of fun. This item would be nice. Actually, I've never seen anyone use this item, so I don't know if this item would be nice. This item's not bad. Abbey Road is a song by the Beatles. This egg, an amazing Pokemon in this game. Like, completely worth it to get. We just got, this level's gonna take a bit because we gotta sit through the Dittos. Ditto! Look at Absol's damage. Look at Absol's damage. You cannot tell me it's not putting in the absolute work with 40,000 damage. Like, we're on wave 89, not struggling, mostly because of Absol. Snake, blank, money, blank, blank boss, avocado. Pit, snake pit, money pit, pit boss, avocado pit. Free Shavakadu. Free Shavakadu. Took me a second. The only reason I got that one was because of avocado. Because I was like, what other word would even fit with avocado? And the answer, in my opinion, was none. Okay. Time to just sit. Bam. Trevenant should be pretty simple. Yeah, these levels are not difficult. Like, Machamp's putting in a lot of damage this round because of all the shields. And same with Greninja because, like, a lot of Pokemon break through. Green Bay, Green Day, Green Grass, Evergreen. There we go. So we don't need to talk about Green Bay, though. We don't need to talk about Green Bay, though. No one cares about Green Bay Packers. Alright, another 100,000. Level up Mega Absol again. Alright, please tell me we're not going to just magically struggle here. Please tell me for some reason I'm not going to struggle here. Okay. Now we're on to the Volbeat level. really shouldn't be, like, with what we got, should not be difficult. Blank dresser, blank style, chest blank, blank cut. Out. Chest. Piece. Piece dresser. Piece. No. Clothes dresser. Clothes style. Chest clothes. No. Treasure dresser. Treasure. Chest. Well, that would be opposite. In cut. In dresser. In style. Chest in. Doesn't sound right. My mind's not getting these ones. My mind's not getting these ones. Alright, it is almost time to start focusing up. Am I gonna actually bleed here? I shouldn't. There's no reason. Leg, day dresser, day style, chest day cut. That doesn't sound right. Press dresser, press style. Chest press. Hairdresser, hairstyle, chest hair, haircut, leg hair, hair comb. Comb was the word. Comb was the word. All right. 2 more levels. This one and then the next one. Get ready to focus. Get ready to focus. We're obviously going to make it through this level. This level shouldn't be difficult, but I mean, there is always the chance. Ice, cream, sour cream, shaving cream, creamsicle? Creamsicle. I was like, cream circle. What is that? Sickle. Ooh, okay. We're fine. We're fine. Say it seemed a little... Mons were kind of getting a little scary, but nope. We're good, and guess what time it is? It is Shaman time. Yo, Danger Moves, thank you for the subscription. Coming in at the exact perfect time. Coming in at the exact perfect time. All right, we're going to throw Noivern in. We're going to throw Ditto in. We're going to throw Mega Absol in. 3 major Mons, in my opinion, that are going to carry us. I think we add Sunflora. We give it this. We give it that. Now it's deciding our next Mons. Which, with the full team, I'm going to be honest, we're probably pretty fine. I'll add Ferrothorn. I'll add Ferrothorn. We'll also add Lapras. Lapras is pretty solid here. Which, Ferrothorn will give you that, and we'll give you this one. Alright, now it's just deciding what else we want to add. We can look at the Water Mons. See who's actually good here. Greninja's probably not great here. I feel like you're good. We would just need to level you up some. Is level 50 enough? Is level 50 enough for you? I don't know. We'll play around with it. Shuckle. Shuckle we can throw here. Moon, blank, night. Moonlight, Nightlight, Lightway, Skylight. Do we have any more stun Pokemon? Ampharos is probably pretty solid. Ampharos is probably pretty solid. We can throw this on you. I'm gonna be real. Like I said, I honestly don't think we struggle here. But actually, let's throw you here. Yeah, let's throw you here. We can move Absol back down there. No, but that does sound good. Moon. I mean, my mind also just wants to say Moon Knight, Night Knight, Nightway, and Sky Knight. Moon. I don't know. Can we add Comfey as well? Like, what are you hooked up with? Could we give you this? I was really hoping that that would get us enough, but it's just barely not. Speedway, Moonway, Nightway, Wayway. Speedster, Moonster, Nightster. If Comfey was a little bit stronger, I could argue putting it there. Remove unit. We could also do water. Apparently Barboach is pretty good. Apparently Barboach is really good. But obviously I don't have the levels for it. What I could do, save this as 3. What do we want to give Barboach? It slows the target. It slows the target. We don't need that. We can widen your range. Whoo! Blanking Dead. Walk, Moonwalk, Nightwalk, Walkway, Skywalk, Speedwalk, Walking Dead. Is that the answer? Alright, let's save this as our 3. And let's quickly run like a wave. Let's run a wave. Like, this is just free money. Free money. I wonder. I'm not gonna know. I'm not gonna know, but maybe. Alright. Easy 650k. Just chilling in our bank. Alright, we can move back there. Alright, victory time. Alright, victory time. Let's get Barboach up some. Can I get you up 10 levels? Can I get you up 10 levels? Alright. Never mind cash farming. We only need it one. We only need it one wave of cash farming. Money time. You have the item, you have a good enough item, you have a good item. You can work with the item that you got. Lapras is good. Ferrothorn is good. Sunflora, we can't really do anything with... Oh, wait, we can now with Sunflora. Hope you enjoyed. I enjoyed the brain teasers. It helped pass the 2 hours of grinding, basically. But watch, all that grinding, look what's about to happen. Ooh, I do remember one Pokemon. I wonder if we're actually going to lose here. No, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Look at that damage. Look at that damage. All that grinding. I was gonna say, what if I have to move Absol? But we don't. We don't. We don't need to move Absol. That's insane. That's insane. All that work for that. Stop hurting the hedgehog. I don't have to hurt the hedgehog anymore. It's done. This one. We can 100% poison it. Ariados. Although coughing? Coughing? Do we respect the coughing? Probably not. Add unit. Poison does per damage. So we do want to, like, do something like this. You are resistant to slow, but you're not immune to stun. Let's... Can we quick claw you? Yeah. Let's add another Poisonmon. What's your speed looking like? You know what? I'm adding coughing. Who's gonna really stop me from adding coughing? Who's gonna stop me from adding coughing? Not me. Not me. That being said, I do actually probably need a money farm again. Quick money farm. That's like boiling a lobster and saying it after it finished cooking. I'm not hurting the lobster anymore. Okay, you might have a point. You might have a point. Woo! Okay, toxic orb is huge. Let's farm for the toxic orb. Wheezing. Yeah, we're putting wheezing in. For sure, for sure. Like I said, we might have to do a little bit of money farming between waves, but... we can definitely get there. Okay, that's the million. Yeah, Alakazite. Which we're not going to be able to afford any of these for a good bit. Did I? Oh, my bad. My bad. When the gas is neutralizing. True. Alright. Remove all. Let's add Ariados. Like I said. Yep. I'm so glad I clicked Ariados and it added Wheezing. Wheezing was meant to be. Ampharos, add. You get the Toxic Orb. Actually, you get that. And you get the Toxic Orb. And you get the Quick Claw. Your range is wider. Alright. I think we still want Mega Absol. Probably Ferrothorn. Probably Ferrothorn. Actually, let's swap you. Let's take a look at some Mountain Mons. Sure, we can add Flygon. We can add Flygon. Oh, blank travel would have been good for the time question? True. I don't know if that's the item for you, but... what's your crit rate? Only 21%? Sure, well, actually, we'll keep this item on you for now. Let's look up Noivern. Add... where's the best place for you? Is it here? It's honestly there. We honestly should Ditto it up. Add Ditto. We're gonna do this Ditto. Swap it over to Noivern. Ditto Noivern. Throw you there. Or throw you here. Throw you here. Throw you here for sure. Alright, we have 2 more Pokemon. You have resistance to slow. Okay, wait. You're definitely not... you're resistance to slow. So Ferrothorn does not work. We need more stunning Pokemon. %30 chance to stun. Lapras can only go in water. 2.2 seconds. You have a 5% chance to stun, and you attack super fast. Maybe Light Clay, but I don't know if Electrode works with a Light Clay. 0.92 seconds. The ricochets don't matter as much here. You attack in an X shape, which would make you better with this. Yeah. Flygon, my son or daughter. I don't feel like checking right now. we could throw Lapras somewhere in here, but I feel like we also might need more damage. Poison. We could also throw more poison. Gulpin! You can only go in the field. Alright, what spaces do we have? We have the grass. We have one more plot. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh. Add unit. Speed you up. Speed you up, speed you up. Level you up 10. Level you up by 10. We got room for one more, which is could be a mountain Pokemon. Could be a mountain Pokemon. You have resistance to slow, so you're not good. Imagine explaining the first ever inventors of computers that one day we'd feel emotional connection to lines of codes. True. Hagron's okay. If only you weren't resistant to slow. What about grass? What grass Pokemon do we have? You can also go in the field. You can go in the mountain, but then you lose all of your range. Oops. Grass, 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 grass. Curse could be cool, but we'd have to go full curse setup. What about Decidueye? What about Decidueye? You have a 22% crit rate. Flygon's carrying that. Gotta be mindful of what's carrying what. That speeds you up a little bit, but not like crazy. We could increase your range. What does that do for you? Alright. Let's save this as our 4 and attempt to make this work. See, it reverses back. Oh, this is easy. That's so disgustingly easy. My mind couldn't even, like, really think about what just happened. Other than that being easy. Like, Flygon teleports backwards, removing residual damage effects. So that removes poison. But I guess we just did so much that it didn't matter. GG. GG. Alright, what has been our setup? Or do we just throw our setup to the wind? This has kind of been our setup. Which is not going to work exactly how we want. I think I have to move you here. We're going to have to remove Whimsicott. What are you resistance? To stun? Do we have stun Pokemon? No, we don't have stun Pokemon. Add Flygon to the Lunala fight? I'll think about it. I'll think about it. Give me a second. Give me a second. Let's first add what we definitely need. We need Spinda. We need Spinda. Spinda is important. I don't think we need Greninja. I'm going to be real. I think Greninja's kind of fallen off at this point. Like, Greninja just doesn't work when it's only one Pokemon. So we'll remove you. Sunflora's decent. I think Ferrothorn is still decent. That's what Spinda's for. Spinda, we put the Sylph Scope on, and with this range, it will hit Lunala from, like, everywhere. We'll throw Flygon. We'll throw Flygon on. We'll give it that item. It'll get affected by that. I think we also remove Inteleon. Remove Spinda good. Spinda good. Alrighty then. Alrighty then. I'm gonna swap you two. I think I get rid of Maractus as well. Remove unit. I don't know what we're gonna make Ditto just yet. So you can go over there. I don't know how you're still a Maractus. We're kind of breaking the game here. What are you? You're not resistance to slow, so we can easily add Shuckle. Oh wait. Oh no. Oh, you can't go there. Cool. So we'll add slow there. Slow there. Decidueye's pretty set up. Although this item doesn't work for you anymore. This item does not work for you anymore. I can increase your range like crazy again. Okay, yeah, that's bonkers. Ditto doesn't get amnesia just because you remove Maractus doesn't mean Ditto can't stay transformed. I guess true. Who do we want to add? Actually, who do we want to make 2 Pokemon? I guess. What's your range here? You have decent range. Alright, we broke it. Double Flygon? Double Flygon action? Let's save this as our 2. And let's just run it. Why is Spinda making drinks? Because it's great at it. Hit is great at it. We might... No, we can't poison you because you're resistant to poison. Oh, we're fine. We're fine. Look at that HP bar just drop. Once it got to Mega Absol, it was like, nah, you don't stand a chance. Even more Flygon to love. Well, the one's a pink slime, but still. Easy. I told you. Once we got here, this would be easy. Now, I can't money farm anymore. So it's a little unfortunate until I get back up here. It doesn't matter. We easily crank through that. Took 2 hours. 2 hours to grind what we needed, and then 20 minutes to beat what we were going to say we were going to beat. It's funny how that works. Alright, let's go to Route 2. Let's remove all. Let's take on 1-4. Sure. Or are you better here? No, you're fine there. Armor. You're good in the field. Yay, we beat 1-4. Now stream can end. I'm gonna throw down for a little bit. Maybe we throw Mega Absol there. And Shuckle. Shuckle time. Okay. What do we even need to add? Is Noivern good anywhere here? I guess you're fine everywhere. There's not a spot that you're horrible. I mean, actually, there are spots that you're horrible. Actually, I don't know about Noivern on this map. Hey, still got the energy chat. You love to see it. Add Wheezing for the memes. Wheezing's not... I'm gonna be real. Wheezing isn't really that great. Wheezing really isn't that great. I'm gonna be real. We do kind of still need Honchkrow. We do still kind of need Honchkrow. Obviously, add Ditto to the team. That's true, but it's deciding who do we get two of. I mean, Sunflora could be nice. Sunflora could be nice. We had one more Pokemon to the bottom. Ooh, Greninja? Greninja? Greninja Gaming? Greninja Gaming? Maractus in the grass? True. 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 I mean, that's all of our spots, though. That is all of our spots, though. Let's see how this does. Let's see how this does. We might not beat this, but... No Ditto? I mean, Ditto. I don't know what we would need two of. Like, two Maractus. Two Maractus could be decent, but, like, I like our Slowmons, though. Like, we're kind of doing our thing. If we can get past wave 90, then we know we're in a better position. Oh, wait. We have a random Wyvern on our team. Hold up. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Turn off the auto. Also, this item is awful. Hold up. Let's give you that. Remove Noivern. Add Ditto. Go Maractus Ditto. And like that. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. That's all of our Pokemon. Alright. Honestly, I don't see a way of us losing. But we'll fully find out once we get there. We'll start leveling up some of our Mons. And let's also take a look at our targets. Flygon is obviously going to be invisible. Mega Absol first. Excadrill area. Shuckle area. Ferrothorn area. Invisible Aura first. Yeah. There's a reason they call Flygon the Desert Spirit. So I will 100% say, in this level, you without a doubt need two Mons to be able to hit invisible Mons. And Flygon is a really solid one just because of its range. Didn't the Pokemon ever think to take the straight line? No, they have to either go around this one or around this one. They have to go around one of them. Which one? That's up to them, but they do have to go around one of them. Alright, let's get everyone to level 70. Like I said, we don't really need to be level 100 to beat all these levels. It just makes it easier. I'm gonna save this as our 3. What if Doug Trio just decides, nah, I'm not going to confirm and goes straight down the line? I don't think Doug Trio has enough health. I think we're fine. Like, Doug Trio's not that big of a threat that we'd be fine, but it'd be fast while doing it. Does Maractus heal? Only 20 a second. We're doing way more damage than 20. Who's slacking? Shuckle. Shuckle the slacker. Shuckle the hard slacker. Alright, this level's easy. Especially with Mega Absol. Like I said, Mega Absol is dummy. Look at that Mon. Look at that Mon. It's not a fair Mon. When you get really, like, down to it. Nah, when you said who's slacking, I thought slacking isn't on the team. And I guess that works. That works with the sentence. Oh, we got double the level happening at once. Those two levels combined into one. Which it's still not going to be a problem. Because of our area of attack mons. And Absol. And Absol. Okay, this level could be a threat. T-Tars, if we do see T-Tars on this level, I guess that could potentially be a threat. But I don't even know if T-Tar shows up on this one, or if I think T-Tar might actually wait for Tutu, but I'm not sure. Alright, this is where you say goodbye. Alright, Flagon, thanks for hopping in. Thanks for keeping 2 hours of the stream entertaining as we survive to the most grindy part of this game. I'm gonna try. I probably won't go for too much longer, but I do want to try to at least get this to level 99 before we end the stream. If it's not reasonable, it's not reasonable. But I think with this setup we get there. We're almost at our highest peak, so we'll see. But have a good one, Flagon. I shall see you probably in the next stream, but if not, the following stream. I don't have a set time for it, though, so don't ask me. I don't know if it'll be Thursday or what, but that's a future problem that Discord will eventually know. Alright, these levels are legitimately not threatening at all. I think they get easier. I think realistically 2-1 is easier than 1-3. So, like, in reality, we're, like, super fine. But we'll fully see. Level 69 Excadrill. Like I said, the Kecleons can be a problem. Come on, Flagon. I need you to target the right things. Make sure you're targeting invisible. Make sure you're targeting invisible. Alright, like I said, we'll at least get to level 100. These Cacneas can be a threat. Luckily, Mega Absol is disgustingly broken in this game. That's gross. That's gross how good Mega Absol is. Mega Absol carry. And imagine if we actually had level, like, 100 Mega Absol. We'd be so set. Ooh, Sandaconda. I like Sandaconda. It's a cool mon. If Shuckle just slows things down enough for Absol just go and get rid of it. It's so gross. It's so gross. Alright, level 70 for you. Next up, we'll get Honchkrow. Okay. Oh, we are past where we left off. We're at wave 93 when the last highest we got was 90. The Cacneas were the stick in the thorn in our side. But Mega Absol just makes him look weak. Three Lunatones, one Cacnea. Like I said, not going to be a problem. Legitimately not a problem. Show me the three Soul Rocks and one Cacnea level. Because that'll be the next level. I legitimately can call these levels. Alright, the next level is going to be 3 Soul Rocks, 3 Lunatones, and 2 Cacneas. Like, they write out what the level is going to be. 3 Soul Rocks, 3 Luna... Oh! Ooh, not what I thought. Okay. Respect. Wave 96. We're almost at wave 99 already. Wave 97. Is this the same wave, just evolved? I think it is. I think this is the same wave, just evolved. Okay. Respect. I mean, it means this level's going to be a little more difficult. But overall, not difficult at all. Is it just Sandslash left? It might be. Yeah. 4-4? Think I can handle this level. Get rid of those guys. Yeah, they never stood a chance. They never stood a chance. Right, wave 99. Wave 99. This level does not look tough. Like, am I crazy to say this level does not look tough? Like, I guess the worst thing are the Lunatones and Soul Rocks all being here. Like, it's a lot of high HP Mons. But, like, stuff gets slowed down so much that Absol, like, takes 5 seconds to beat it. Yeah, that was easy. Ooh. Moltres is the boss here. Flame Body, when nearby, it takes half damage from units. So you want, like, far away attacking mons. That health and that armor, though, insane. So maybe Mega Absol? Maybe Mega Absol's not the one for this. Interesting. Interesting. Alright. Do we have enough time? What was our setup here? Oh, it's our Honchkrow set. Oh, hi, Absol. We already have Absol here. The Adrenaline Orb, I feel like, isn't great. Increases damage dealt by 25%. Not bad, not bad. Sure. I don't like the Adrenaline Orb on you. I don't. Like, the Quick Claw's not great for you either. Speed. Maybe this. Maybe that. And what if we go Ampharos? And we give you... Who's holding this? No one's holding this. Oh, you can't go there. Ugh. Stun. Is it Raichu? We can either do more damage or longer time. We'll do more damage to start. Goodbye, Ampharos. Hello, Raichu. Cool, cool, cool. We had you here. Yeah, we're fine. You're fine there. So we'll save this as 1. Show me the 2. And let's add Raichu. And throw you there. Save you as the 2. And then let's say stop before Invis. And let's run it. Let's run it. I don't know how, like I said, I don't know how tough this one's going to be. Might honestly not be as bad anymore. Our levels are higher. We have Mega Absol at the end. My goal will be to get like stuff to level 100 or not 100. Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. And Cacneos are no longer a problem. No Invis, so let's swap back. Turn on the auto, back to waiting for Invis. Like the Cacneos are like really healthy mons that do tank quite a bit. But in general, now with Mega Absol, I don't think like they're as scary. Let's see what our target is. Obviously going to be invisible. Ditto 1 will be first. Area first. Corsola first. High armor first. Invisible. Yeah. There's nothing I'd really change here. Let's at least try to get to wave 75. See how good that goes. I don't remember what levels gave us struggle. How's our damage? Pretty solid. Aggron is so good. Aggron is really good. Alright, so this could have been an old problem level. Possibly. Oh, Mega Absol! You beast! You absolute disgusting mon. You are way too strong for this. That's so gross. And like these Cacneos, yeah, they're getting decently far right here. Don't get me wrong. They're getting a little far right there. But then Absol just goes done. Aggron does so much damage. Even the ones that aren't being fully targeted by everything else. Woo! Absol! Absol! Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, auto's still going. This is just T-Tar. T-Tar's not a threat. Especially the T-Tars that go towards Machamp. Like, you're in trouble. You made the wrong decision. And we saw how much Mega Absol did to T-Tars that still had armor left. So, like, get ready. Done. Alright, we're almost at the level that we lost against. Almost. Did Cacturns show up? Is that what the problem was? Did we start seeing Cacturns on the next level? Or was that the other map? Was that... No, we never did this map yet. So I'm trying to remember what ended up actually being our downfall, but I physically can't. What do we want for you? Let's increase the duration. Why not? Why not? Eight Cacneas? That's what got us? I mean, I guess, like, they can be tough. But, like, is that really what got us? It's crazy because it's not going to be a problem this time. Like, at all. Like, at all. That's wild. Okay, the Cacturns finally showed up. Which they're only a little bit stronger. They are only a little bit stronger than Cacnea. Are they faster? No, they're the same speed. Can Absol deal with this? Ooh. Okay, Absol did struggle there. Is it where Corsola is set up? Does Corsola actually make sense here? Probably. If I can get Corsola a little bit, like, closer to Absol's end thing, probably makes more sense. Alright, if we don't see much Cacturns, we honestly might get to 75. Bam. Bam. Big damage. Big damage like crazy. Amistar. Amistar, I appreciate you. Like, I feel like Amistar has slightly fallen off from what it, like, used to do for us, but it's still a good mon. It still works really well, I feel. That's gross. That's gross. Alright, 3 Cacturns, though. And all of them going that way. Kind of annoying, kind of annoying, kind of annoying. Alright, we might take 2 damage here. Let's try to, like, take it down to only 1. Okay, it's only going to be 1. Crazy that the Cacnea Cacturn line is, like, the real threat of this level. Which might just be our setup. We might need a better setup for this. Maybe Amistar's not the... Ooh, wait a minute, 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 wait a minute. Turn off auto. We're fine on this level. So we can go 2 different ways about this. We could go 2 different ways about this. We could go... Sorry, Amistar, I'm going to remove you. We could go Samurott. We could definitely go Samurott. Which... There. But also... Who's doing the damage? Raichu. Ooh. Raichu is putting in a little bit of damage. Okay, we'll try this. I was going to say the other thing we could try is Greninja. I feel like Greninja also has like a chance to be pretty solid. But I mean, in a way, Samurott is just slower. Not by much. Is just like slower version of Absol. So let me save that as our 1. Alright. Yep. Cool. Samurott doing its job right there. The fact that it's only like a couple breaking through there means that Greninja might not be the best, and that's why Samurot's actually better. We'll see. We just have to survive another, like, 7 more waves before we get to the checkpoint. Like, the checkpoint's the main, like, thing we want to hit. Glygars are not anything. Cacneas can be threatening. The Darumakas are not threatening. They're a fraction of the HP, and the T-Tars are so much easier. The T-Tars are so much easier to deal with than Cacnea. Don't tell them I said that, but it's true. It's true. But once the shield is gone, their health just drops. It's like they get hit by a fighting type move. Okay. Good. The other thing I could think of... No, you have that item. Is there another item that you might like? What item do you currently have? This. You have a 20% crit rate? That's not better than this. I guess if you're not stunned and slowed, it would. But a lot of them are getting stunned and slowed. Ooh, this level might actually be a problem. I'm just saying, this level might truly be a problem. The fact that, like, 90% of them went the one way. We're going to lose some health. We're going to lose some health. Hopefully not a lot of health. Hopefully we can minimize it as much as possible. We did take 2. We took 2. I can live with 2. This level, not a problem. Like I said, I just want to get to wave 75. Get me that checkpoint. Get me that checkpoint. Mega Samurott. If it was real and in this game, like Mega Absol, having 2 of those would be gross. Delibird, not a problem. T-Tars, like I said, T-Tars are not anything. If you go the Machamp way, perfect. That's literally the best case scenario, is as many as possible go the Machamp way. But even if they don't, just Darude Sandstorm, basically. Easy. Easy. 2 Cacturns. If I'm gonna be honest, if we start only seeing a couple Cacturns instead of like a bunch of Cacneas and a couple Cacturns, that would literally be like the perfect situation. Like, 2 Cacturns are easier to deal with than 5 Cacneas, 6 Cacneas. Yep, not a problem, not a problem. Alright, here we go. It's the Cacturn. Which, like I said, I think one Cacturn is easier to deal with than multiple Cacneas. Oh, there's still more to this level. Wave 75. And this level doesn't even look too tough. Alright, I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep going until we hit the point where we lose. And I will just keep leveling up our Pokemon. Like, getting Samurot's speed up would be nice. And it doesn't increase drastically, but still, a little bit faster at that small does do stuff. See, like I said, not a difficult level. There is still more. There is still more. Maybe I talked too early, but like we battled way more T-Tars before. And 4 of them going down the Machamp route. They're not even going to get past Machamp. Ooh, okay, like I said, 6 Cacneas are more difficult than 1 Cacturn. See, can I deal with them? We're gonna take a little bit of damage. Not much though. Do you do 2 damage? No, you don't do 2 damage. Samurai, get your speed up a little bit more. If we had level 100, I think we'd like tear through these levels. Even with this like kind of like middle ground setup, this setup's not the greatest. I think the end is pretty good. I think the Flygons are pretty good. What's our damage looking like? Like maybe Machamp's not the best. Like it does a lot of damage like when it needs to. But maybe like we had Shuckle near the end, like I like you having like starting there. So maybe we add like something that can slow down at the end, but I guess we got Corsola for that. We're gonna beat this level. Like the Darumaka's are strong, but they're only worse when they're getting like blocked by the Cacneas. In reality, they're not a problem. Same with the Crocodiles, but the Crocodiles just drop when you can actually do damage against them. Alright, level 68 for Samurott. Okay, the Kecleons are back. Alright, the Kecleons are back. So let me move this over. Let me move that. Let's remove... Where are you? Amistar. And let's add Samurott. Give you that. Put you there. Save this as our 2. And then auto. Oh wait, don't turn on the auto. We don't want the auto on because I want to be able to change it back. Just like that. Just like that. Oh, wait, never mind. Ooh, Minior. Ooh, Minior. You got the shields. You've got the shields. Minior might do a piece of damage to us. Oh, you have no health. JK, never mind. If you were on a Machamp level, that would have been... And you went Machamp's path? Would have been over before it started. Ooh, 4 Cacturns. Okay, so they are increasing the Cacturns. That will be what gets us. Is the increase in Cacturns. Like this Cacturn, might break through. One of these Cacturns breaks through. Neither of these Cacturns break through. What was I talking about? Okay, please both of you go Machamp's path. Okay, the fact that at least one of you is perfect. Perfect, perfect. One of you doesn't. These Miniors could be problematic. They're not with, like, a minimal amount of them, but they could be. Alright, Samurott level 69. We're getting up there. We're getting up there. We're 17 levels away from getting to the end of this, which is wild to think that today we beat all of these Route 1 levels completely. And we might be pretty close to setting these ones up. We do need to money farm for sure. So I will set up 1-3 money farm before the next stream and farm up a few million. Like, not off stream, but like once we start the stream, how we've been doing, farm up a few million, just talk with the chat for a bit, and then get to grinding these. I might also start doing the challenges pretty soon. I want to do the challenges. The challenges are fun. To do the challenges, though, I would like as many, if not all, Pokemon to be level 100. One for the draft mode. Because if we're drafting random Pokemon that I don't typically use, like I need them level 100. Thank you, Minier, for going that path. I need them level 100. Thank you, Minier, for going that path. Okay, I don't like the other Minier. You let me down. You let me down. But yeah, as many Pokemon level 100 for the draft mode is massive. And then just having the ability to, like, freely use whatever setup we want to. Our Mons at level 100 probably beat this level, even with this awful setup. Mega Absol at level 100 would really help. When we money farm next, we're definitely going to do whatever we can to get Mega Absol there. Cool. Ooh, this level. This level has potential to be a threat. I need these Mons to slow down, because they're all meeting at the same exact spot. And we bled so much. We're bleeding here. We're losing here. It is what it is. It is what it is. Like, even though we get rid of most of them, the last ones... Huh? How did we get through that level? Did I have enough? Did I have 2 hearts? I don't know how I got through that level. I thought I lost there. Okay. Okay, we take those, I guess. Okay, why do you... You're 2 speed, but like... That health is not good. That health is not good. Like, I get that you're fast, but like, still, like, Aggron kind of just bodies you. Okay, the Delibirds are just kind of being annoying. They're not doing anything but being annoying. Butterfree's back? What? What are these final levels? What are these final levels? Why are they not, like, scaring me? Like, these Butterfrees are so weak. This is like a beginner level. Like, I thought I was over a few levels ago. Alright. We gotta go back to this setup. Which, the Crocodiles, I mean, they don't really, because not any of them's going the Machamp path and really taking damage there. Like, they would have gotten this far with or without Machamp. Give Corso a couple levels. Alright, it's a lot of crooks. It's a lot of crooks, but I still don't think any of them make it through. Like, they get low enough that, like, Absol needs, like, 2 hits. Like, this is time consuming. That's what this level is time. Time. That's all this level is time. Oh, 8 Kangaskhan's? Oops. I made fun of him. I made fun of him. And, you know, maybe they had a point to laugh at me. Maybe the Kangaskhan's had a point to laugh at me. I'm a little shocked. I'm a little shocked that the Kangaskhan did what they did at the end there. But you know what? Good for them. Good for them for proving me wrong. Who am I to, like, stand in their way and say, like, they're not doing good? When they got me. They got me. They got me. they did actually completely destroy me there. But I had a really fun stream. We spent an hour and a half grinding money. We spent another 30 minutes grinding through the first 99 levels of Route 1-1. And then we spent the last hour... We spent, like, less than 30 minutes beating these levels. And then we spent the last hour, like, getting these ones up there. Which is nice, because, like, Aggron... Well, not Aggron specifically, but this item is getting stronger as we play more levels. And we're unlocking more and more things. We just unlocked Route 33. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Probably by the end of the next stream. Theoretically, I think we could easily unlock this one as well. Because I feel like this one we can get up to, like, 70s possibly. This one we could probably gain a good few more. This one definitely a good few more, and this one we could probably gain like 30 to 50 levels itself. And honestly, that would get us these 2 routes. So I don't know. I think we're doing pretty solid. I'm undecided. I'll have to decide what we want to do next stream. If I want to play more of these levels and get them up to 99 and do some money farming. I need this level at 99. So maybe next stream we start farming some of these levels to 99. And then in the following stream, we either beat the bosses here or we start doing the challenge modes for all of these. Which, let's see. I've not looked at any of these items. Attack slow for 1 second while the target has armor. Interesting. I don't know what this Pokemon is. The user has a 10% chance to apply burn with each attack. Interesting. On certain mons, maybe that could be really cool, but burn, I feel like, isn't the strongest. Weakness policy increases damage dealt by 50%, but projectiles can no longer splash. Okay, another egg. Spin to special delivery. Attacks have a 6% chance to apply a status effect. Okay, I don't know if that's useful. I don't know if Spinta has more application other than the whole Lunala thing. I can't click the challenges here, so you do have to beat the waves completely to unlock their challenges. So yeah, there's some solid items. This one isn't as important to us anymore. It's mostly like some of these eggs. Like this egg, I know what it is. I'm not gonna spoil it yet. This egg is super important for like some of these routes. Like it could do really good. This one and probably these two, it can really do really good. It is a money item for Route 1-1, which we don't end up needing because we have the better farms already. But overall, it is a still solid mod to pick up. The rest of them, like I said, I don't completely know. I haven't like completely gotten a lot of spoilers on how those mods work. So I guess we'll find out. But that's going to wrap up the stream today. I appreciate you all for showing up. Flygon, Leafeon, whole bunch of y'all. Ren for popping in on the chat and keeping me sane through the grinding. Especially Flygon. Shout out to Flygon. And then the shorts chat. Shout out to all of you. I know you're all in and out, so none of you will probably hear it. But shout out to you all, too. That's going to do it. Thank you all for popping in. Until the next stream in a couple days. But until then, everyone, peace.